We have a woman here who says she's not going to let the feminists, the angry modern women online, turn her against her husband. This video is titled, Loving Your Flawed Husband. It must be tough to be a woman who's married and loves your husband and also is on social media. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
It's for traditional feminists and traditional feminists only.
She says this video is for the traditional feminists and the traditional feminists only. Let's listen.
Y'all will never make me hate my husband. Because something that I'm going to admit, I do not want to raise kids by myself. I do not want to be divorced and have my kids in two separate households. And the thing that comes with is the weight of responsibility and accountability on my part. My husband is not always wrong. Yes, he does things that irritate me. Yes, I do things that irritate him.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop telling these women the truth. Stop it.
But this argument about the patriarchy, which somebody please explain to me what that is and what that means and help me to understand that. Because what I do not understand is why we as women want to make it more difficult for ourselves to be in marriages. We are not perfect. Yes, the men are not perfect. They're not.
They better be. They better be, though. And I don't appreciate you telling them that they can't make it more difficult. When it's already difficult, they need it to be more difficult. It's not difficult enough. This is what they're saying. This is what they think. Let's keep listening.
But neither are we. So for every situation that we sit down and try to pick apart, and for every time that we try to make men seem like they're so incompetent and so stupid, we're only harming ourselves. If you want to be in a healthy marriage, if you want to have children, and again, yes, I know that there are single parents out there, but I'm not going to sit here and glamorize that. I came from a single parent. Like, my mom was a single parent. And it's not something that I knew. I didn't want to live like that.
She broke the cycle. Congratulations to this chick. Congratulations to this woman, wife, excuse me, ma'am, wife, for breaking the cycle. She's not just a woman. She is a wife.
I knew that I didn't want to be raising children on my own. And I'm not embarrassed or afraid to admit that. Does that take some humility? Absolutely. Does it take some accountability? Absolutely. Because I don't do everything right. I don't get it right. Neither does my husband. But that does not make me want to hate him. That does not make me want to get on the internet and complain about him. And I just can't fathom why, when there are people trying to help women to hold themselves accountable, y'all despise that so much.
Does she not know that they don't drink coffee? I'm going to check those comments because I know they are lit.
Because again, it's not always the man. Yes, we know that sometimes it is the man. Sometimes they are doing things that are wrong, but that's why you can communicate. You can go to your partner in private and you can communicate those things. But you also have to hold yourself accountable. If you do something wrong, you just do something wrong. The past few videos where I have been on here being transparent,
right,
and talking about my experiences, there have been women defending things that don't even need to be defended. I'm not telling you to stay with an abusive man. I'm not even telling you to stay with any man. What I'm telling you is that once you pick your man,
right,
you cannot be mad at the man that you picked. And now it's up to you to either learn to live with that man and deal with it, or to leave that man. But yeah, some of these comments are crazy.
Wow. Almost want to see the comments on the other video. Maybe these ones would be the same, but maybe not. Check out some of these comments. Top comment says, when a woman speaks, you can tell if she's a wife or already married. I just want to let that settle. Because that is true. When a woman speaks, you can tell if she's a wife or already married. That is facts. Her countenance, how she carries herself. There are women who look like wives. Chicks out here think wife doesn't have a look, and so does a husband. So does a man who cares about his presentation and how he presents himself. Yes. Goes on to say, love it for you, sis. Bless your union and many more years to come. Women have a tough time on TikTok. I mean, you go on TikTok and you're trying to serve coffee as a wife. Just get your boxing gloves. You're going to need them. Mouth guard. You're going to need it. And some type of, you need something because they're going to jump you. Right? They're coming from behind. They're coming from in front. Just know they're coming for you, and don't put God into it, because now the devil's up too. Goes on to say, we all flawed in God's eyes. Yes, yes, yes. Except for modern women. They are perfect. Somebody else here says, amen. I'm here for this message. Here's a man who says, you have insight and the ability to be honest. Moreover, you love your family. A family is worth fighting for. Great to hear a woman speak this way. It is. It's wonderful.